Howdy, 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 everybody. January 2nd, 2016. Theresa here on this fine Saturday morning. And this is a lovely hat. We got these when we went to Orlando many years ago. I have to think of how old my granddaughter is. Well, probably about 12, 13 years ago, we went to Orlando. Our oldest daughter was doing an internship there at Disney World from her college here, because she was a dance and theater major, and went down to visit her, and this is one of the hats we had all bought. Now that you're enlightened, right? Now I messed up my hair. It is about 10:51 a.m. Of course, I've been up for over an hour. Fatal fart around. Let's see what the balmy temperature is here in Nunn, Wyoming. It is 18 degrees out, but real feel temperature is 4 below. The high will be 29, and the low will be 60. I'm so tired of the cold weather already. I really am. Here. But what are you going to do, right? What are you going to do? What did we do yesterday after we made our video? Which was late, I know. Not much. I wasn't feeling real hot yesterday. I don't know why. I think it was a combination of not eating correctly. A couple of days of eating more carbs than I should, with the diabetes and stuff. And also didn't take my medication, my Lasix and stuff. I just wasn't feeling real hot. I'm fighting a little bit of a head cold, nothing major, but no, my husband made me turkey noodle soup. I love his homemade chicken noodle soup, and we just happened to have a bag of turkey meat, left, so that made it a lot easier for him. But yeah, he made me, and we had a package of the grandma frozen noodles, so he made me homemade turkey noodle soup last night, which I'll be eating on for the rest of the week probably, which is good. I like soups for lunch. And then I just did some looming. This week I only got a couple hats all the way finished with the holidays and everything, for donation. I got this one. It's got a little butterfly button on it. And this is that eyelash yarn, which I've double stranded with another pink yarn, which makes it easier to work with. And then this is just some variegated blue, double stranded with another blue, which is this color up here on the pom-pom. But yeah, so that's that one. And these are all hats for a donation. And then I finished this one yesterday, which again is more of that eyelash, and it's got a little cupcake button on it. And then, you guys know, probably guessing now that I love variegated yarn, and so this is a variegated paired with a white, and more of the eyelash, and then another palm. And then this one is getting there. This is a red heart. It's called Zebra Stripe, that my very good friend Dina Mosquito Valley had sent me, which I paired with a white, and then just some scrap black and some. This is gray, that Karen soft, and then I'm going back in, and then this is, I'm doing stripes here to finish this hat off, and then I'll make a palm. I'm still learning how to make pom-poms. I know it'll get easier as the time goes on. I'll finish that. My goal is each week to do at least 3 hats for donation, along with whatever else I'm doing. I like to have hat on the loom all the time. And you know, for a while I thought maybe I was just weird until Mosquito Belly said that, you know, she just likes making hats too. And it's like, okay, good, that makes me feel better, because I do. I like making hats. I mean, I enjoy making hats. So yeah. And that's a great way to use your scrap yarn. And so you know, and yarn, it's just fun to use. I mean, you know, she sent me a bunch of really cool yarn, and I hadn't been using it, and I thought, well, you know, she sent it to you to use, not just to kind of pet and look at. So, you know, I'm going to be using some of the knit picks and stuff on the hats too, you know, because I think that's what she wanted me to do, was use it, not just hoard it, you know. I have a tendency to do that if people give me stuff, you know. I just like, you know, I really love when people send me yarn. That's my favorite thing. But anyway, I haven't really gotten any further on this, haven't really been working on it. There's no reason why. I guess at night when I'm watching YouTube videos and stuff, I find it a little easier to work on the hat, because on this you do have to count constantly. It's a 3-step, and you do have to be paying attention all the time. Well, I mean, I enjoy it and stuff, and I'm going to work on it some more today. Let's see, what else am I doing today? I got a really good night's sleep last night. And we'll talk about that whole thing in a minute. My weird quirks. But today I'm going to dust and vacuum and do the bathroom and sweep and mop and do some dishes, do the housework. And then I'm going to do some looming. And then tonight when my husband gets off, he gets off at 5 today. We have to run into town because he needs to go to Walmart to get something. It's just something small, but you know, I'm not sure why we go to Walmart. Oh, we gotta get dog food. We're not out, but we just like to keep ahead. There's something else small he needed to get from Walmart. I don't remember what it was. But just an opportunity to get out of the house. And then we gotta pay some bills online and stuff, you know, first of the month bill. And then, what else are we gonna do? We are going to, that's it. I don't know why I thought we had a lot to do tonight. I guess it's because we've got bills to pay tonight, later on when we're home. So yeah, I'm going to be looming. Not really even doing grocery shopping, except for a few fresh stuff, because, you know, I've always kept a pretty good pantry. And stuff, so we're eating through all of that extra in the freezer and in the pantry and stuff. So yeah, we're just buying a few things, but that helps save some money. What else? That's all really. I just don't really have anything going on. I've got the front main door open, you know, so I'm looking out the screen door, because unless the curtain's closed, because I feel like I'm kind of being baked alive. You guys know that really, really bright light in the morning in my other videos. I'm like, I kind of feel like I'm being baked alive, even though it's got the special coating on the windows so that you don't, so it doesn't heat up your front room as much. You know the coating I'm talking about, the anti-roof. I don't know. I don't know what they call it. When they put these windows in last year, I don't remember. But it's that, so you don't get as much of the so you don't get as much of the, it doesn't heat up your room as much. That sun blocking glare or whatever, I don't remember. But yeah, so I've just got the screen door open to get some sunlight in. Brad said that his shoes do make a really big difference. If I was going to talk to you guys about that real quick. If anybody is hoping to get diabetic shoes with your insurance, I was going to tell you the process he went through. His doctor, of course, tested him for the neuropathy. And, they already knew from other medical tests that they'd actually done procedures where they cut away dead tissue and stuff on his feet when he got that toe infection, without any anesthesia because he totally numb. So he didn't feel anything. His doctor wrote a prescription out, and we went to a prosthetics place. It's an orthopedic and a prosthetic place. It wasn't a podiatrist. And they, measured my husband's feet, and they did molds of his feet with the foam and stuff. And then they also need another letter of necessity from his doctor. And insurance, we had already called the insurance to see if they would approve it or not. They said depend on the degree of neuropathy and diabetes, and but they would definitely pay for insurance or inserts. So we they went through that, and then he was approved. That wasn't anything major. So if you're trying to see if that, he does say that the shoes make a big difference. And they are custom molded to his feet, the inserts, because the diabetic shoes come, and I'm just telling this to people that have always wondered. A lot of you may already know and stuff, but there's a few people that probably don't know. We didn't. And they take the inserts out of the shoes, and they put in the inserts that were custom molded to your feet. And he said that really does make a big difference. He's not as in much pain, and he's not as in much pain with his back either because he's actually walking correctly. We waterproofed them and everything last night because they're not waterproof. And he said, well, he was just going to wear them inside. He wasn't going to wear them out in the snow and ice. And I said, well, then you'll never wear them because around here, So, we had some waterproofing stuff, so he did that last night. And, so that's, if you have any questions, comment below, or if you're friends with me on Facebook, go ahead and PM me there. But that's what we went through with. There was a prescription written. We were referred to this prosthetics and orthopedic place. And they went through that, and they got another letter of necessity from our doctor, and then it was approved. And for us, with our insurance, it was pretty quick. I mean, within a matter of 2 weeks, they had it approved. They had the shoes in with the custom inserts that were from the molds of his feet and stuff. So, and our part on that was a little bit under $105. So, and you might say, wow, that's really expensive. We were buying new shoes for him every 3 months. And, they were just still so uncomfortable. And these will probably last him, a good couple of years. So, I'd rather do that than have him take a lot of pain medication and stuff. I mean, it's all about quality of life. So, as we age, we all have more and more things to help us. I mean, from your glasses to your dentures to, your shoes to, if you have back braces, whatever. I mean, sometimes I walk with a cane. Sometimes sometimes I'm in a wheelchair. This winter's just so far been better than last winter. Last winter I was in a wheelchair, part of the time. So, not in the house, but, in the house I was having to use a cane, but, whatever, right? Well, I was going to talk to you guys about, you guys have any weird little quirks of when you sleep? Now, my husband laughs because I don't make my bed. It's just my thing, I don't make my bed. He'll go in every night when he goes to bed, and because he goes to bed, much earlier than I do, and he goes and he throws my comforter. He kind of straightens out my bedding and throws my comforter over everything. And he says, whenever I go in there, everything is wadded into just a little ball. But he knows that when I go to bed, I gotta have my pillows all a certain way, and then I gotta have the fluffy, super soft blanket folded on top of my pillows, because that's what I want my face on. And then, now the new quirk is, I gotta sleep up against the wall, because the wall is nice and cool. And because the heat vent was I have a queen size bed. The heat vent was on the other side of the bed, and I don't like any kind of heat when I'm at night. I like to sleep very cool. That's part of the reason that, yes, we have separate bedrooms. And, we have for years. We love each other dearly, and you all know that. But when it comes to sleep, we are so polar opposite. He likes to sleep with it warmer now. He likes to sleep with a electric blanket. He likes the heat coming up on him. I don't want any heat coming up on me. I got so mad the other night, I put the biggest book, a big binder, over the heat vent. I have 2 fans on me. One, the big fan's on number 2, directed at me, and that's by the door of the bedroom. The other one is on the nightstand, and it's directed at my head. And my dogs know I don't, they gotta let me get settled in before they get on the bed. And I gotta have at least 1 foot out from the covers. I never use the top sheet because I gotta have my feet out. But I gotta have at least 1 foot out, and 1 leg. But I gotta have both arms in under the comforter, because otherwise, I don't know. I got some weird habits. And like I said, I gotta have the coolness. I mean, there's been times that I have that room so cold, my husband swears it's an ice box. And I will have like my little dachshund, she's under the covers, because she can't take all the fans, And the big dog, he's all curled up in a ball. But yeah, my husband laughs. He's like, he'll be waiting for me. Sometimes if he stayed up late, if he doesn't have to work the next day, we're going to bed at the same time. He watching me, and then I gotta have this one. When I first go to bed, though, I gotta have 2 blankets. I gotta have the comforter and another blanket on top of it. And then in the middle of the night, that one blanket has to go away, and the fans get turned up a notch. Isn't that weird? My husband's like, you've got so many, he calls my OCDs of sleeping. Because I used to switch sides in the middle of the night and stuff. Now I'm up against the wall because I like the coolness of the wall. So, it's weird. Yeah. Aren't you guys glad I told you that? I don't know why I wanted to tell you that. Sometimes you just want to tell people something about yourself, We're all very different. You know, all very different. But anyway, that's all we got really going on. Like I said, I don't have any hauls of anything to show you guys because I'm not buying anything right now because we'd be getting ready to move. So, not buying anything. We're trying to delete things, you know, purge through stuff. You know, we're not going to take most of our furniture. I don't know if we're taking any of it, really. We're going to take our big screen TV. Well, it's not that big. It's, you know, 30-some inches. And we're just going to take that. And we just have laptops anyway. And our fans and stuff. But other than that, all of our furniture is really old. We're not going to take it. We can replace it cheaper. I've been looking at thrift stores down in the Tallahassee area, and they've got a lot of, you know, really good prices on stuff. Other than that, we're going to take, you know, precious mementos, pictures and stuff, my husband's tools and everything, and some cookware stuff, and, you know, some of my craft stuff. I've been weeding through that already. But yeah, other than that, we're not going to be taking too much stuff. Anyway, I love you guys, and I cherish you. And I think you're all awesome. And I hope you all are having a good weekend. Don't let this time of year get you down. You know, all we can do is just keep plugging along and make the best of the situation. And, you know that things always do get better in the end. And I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye.